We will be dealing with some different questions, a set of questions where we will be solving some, applying our logic and building some solution for it using the C programming language. Basically, these questions are asked in your paper as well your lab exam, or some external come to us. So external can also ask you to build some logic on it, or suppose you are in a computer fundamental MCQ test in your interview or a placement drive. Such questions are asked. Okay, so please note it properly. A basic, simple questions, but a good logic to be built for it. Okay. So anyone whose today's session is the first session, anyone from you, or all are attended all the sessions? How many of you attended all the sessions? Please let me know. You have not missed any one session. How many are there from you? That I attended all the sessions. Till now we cover four session and today is our fifth session. Okay. So those who are not attended any session or have missed, please go to the YouTube. You will get all the session recording itself. Let me share my screen. So yeah. Now I will be opening my folder. So today is our lecture fifth. So you need to code with me today side by side. Okay. So yesterday we have a very good session. Lot many students answered the questions. It was a really great session. Okay. So yeah, without in wasting more time, I will start now. So just give me the confirmation that my VS Code screen is visible to all properly. Yes, anyone? Is it visible?
Yes,
Yes, visible.
yes.
Oh, okay, okay. Thanks. So yeah, let's begin. I will just quickly revise what we have done. So let's see. So we started yesterday with the decision control statement. So what are your decision control statement? Generally, it deals with the decision. If this will be happening, then that will be not happening. If this is not happening, then that thing will be going to happen. A very simple thing. Then we saw there is a if statement as well as if else, then nested if else, then cascaded, and then switch. We have not covered switch part. Today we will be going to see the switch part. Okay. So if statement. So in if statement we saw we basically give a statement. We give a condition for it. The condition can be anything related to our logic or related to our concept. Okay. So in that what happen if we given the condition, so we write here a code that should be executed and it should be a true. If it is not true, then it will be not going to be executed. Okay. So simple explanation for it was that it executes a block of code only if the specified condition is true. Don't need to remember lot many things of a if statement, but just remember that it executes a block of code only if the specified condition is true. When the specified condition is true, then if block will be going to work. Talking about the if else, same part if is written, but if is not working, according to the mentioned thing, if is not working, if the condition is false, then your else part will be going to work. We saw one example for it where we saw the number is positive or negative. So we came to know yes, the logic was the number is greater than 0. So it was giving a positive. Same example we saw again, but we use else and we passes a negative number. So we got the code went through our negative statement, that is else statement. So we got the answer negative. So we saw the nested if else statement as well. In nested if else, in if we can write again if else. If you want to write in else part, you can again write here if else. No worries. Means in one condition you go through many conditions and you get some output. Okay. So here it is clearly mentioned in the if else block itself. Code to be executed if condition 1 is true and the condition 2 is false. So this is a simple explanation that I provided to you. It will be clear and simple to understand itself. So further moving with, we saw that example regarding nested if else. But what we found that nested if else look some what we say, not some clear or means understand. It is really hard to understand when there will be a lot many lines of code. So there is a one solution for it, that is a cascaded if else. And mainly our industry, our coders, our pro coders follow this. Okay. So this is a simple and clear way of writing because it shows the clarity. If then else if, then else if also have some condition, then we can add as many else if we want to add. Okay, no worries. And at the end, else part. The simple explanation was that it provides a series of condition. You can see here it is having a series of condition. We can provide a series of condition to check that, and the code associated with the first true condition is executed. So here what is explained simply, if your any condition got true, the code will not going be to further. It will not going to move further. It will be stopped there itself. Okay. So further we saw one example that was a really good example about the score and grade. So those students have not noted it, please take it from your friend or go to the recording. I have covered all the point of this. Okay. Then we have work on some simple example. Question was given. Lot many students answered it properly. Really, it was a great. Okay. So I today also I expect the same result from your itself. Okay. So four student answer yesterday, a very good thing. Yeah. So yesterday I talked about the ASCII. Has anyone done research about it? Anyone who has done some research about the ASCII? If yes, you can let me know what you have searched about it. If no, let me continue. I will be going to take that part also. Okay. So let's begin with the today's session. Lecture 4. We are done with lecture 4. I will be creating a folder. Okay, folder is already clear created, but the spelling is wrong. That is our lecture 5. Okay. So today what we are going to see. So today we are going to practice some questions. So first question here for you is that, so first question we are going to see first question. So yeah, let me write it as first question dot C. Okay, dot C. Let me zoom it more so you can see clearly. So the question is that find the maximum of three numbers. A very famous question in any programming language. A very famous question. Find the maximum of three numbers. So what will be the logic for finding the maximum of three numbers? So consider, let's take some explanation of it. So this is the explanation. There is a number, num1 is equal to 10 and your num2 is 5 and num3 is 7. So in this we have to find the maximum of three numbers. So according to you, what should be the output? What should be the output? Yes,
Num
anyone?
one is maximum.
Hmm. So we should get the answer num1 10, that is the maximum. So for that we have to build a logic and write a C program for it. So let's begin with the C program. So simple thing, while starting with your C program, first include your which file? Which file we include?
Studio.h.
Yeah. So side by side, please interact with me because it will be good. Means I will be considering that someone is talking with me, someone is listening to me. It will be good. So some two, three more concepts I will be explaining in detail. Okay. So yeah, this is our main code we have written properly. Okay. So now let's begin with the code. So first thing, what we saw in this. So find the maximum of three numbers. Okay, we need to find the maximum of three numbers. So let me write first that I am taking three numbers. I am declaring three number as a variable int. Okay, I have declared. I want to make it a user friendly. So for that, what can I use? I want to take the input from the user. Anyone? What can I do for it?
Scanf.
Yeah, very good. Scanf. So making it more clear, so I can write some printf statement. So it will be some user friendly, like your application. It will be good, so user can understand what is exactly the working behind it. So let me take a scanf. So we are taking a three numbers, so I need to write three times %d. Then after that, sorry, %d. Then afterwards, your ampersand num1. Then ampersand num2. Then ampersand num3. Up to this, all point is clear. We have taken just the input from the user. We have not built any logic, okay? But we have done the part of a taking input. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So now,
Yes.
so now the main task comes. What is the main task? The main task is that find and print. What to print? The maximum number. So yeah. Now the main code start of building the logic. So here, what we can see. Okay, we have a num1, we have a num2, and we have a num3. But how we can get the maximum number? So very simple and basic logic for it. Very simple. You can see now what I'm writing here. Okay. So starting with a if block. If your num1, what is your num1? If your num1 is greater than equal to num2, what I'm writing, check it properly. I am writing that if my num1 is greater than equal to num2 and my num1 is greater than equal to num3, why I use AND operator? I written here AND for understanding. The AND basically we write in this way. Okay, these are logical operator. We have covered this part. Okay, so I written here AND. So what is the basic working of AND? What does the AND do?
If both condition true, then
Yeah, so the working of AND is that if 1 and 1, that is your true and true, is the output is 1. So that's why you use AND operator here. Okay, remember this point. So if my num1 is greater than equal to num2 and num1 is greater than equal to num3, so it means that the maximum the maximum number is the maximum number is %d backslash n for a new line, and the answer will be your num1. A very simple thing, a very simple thing I have written here. For getting if my num1 is greater, I will be now num1 will be going to check for num2 as well and num3. If it is greater, then this block will be going to execute successfully. Okay. Now my second point came now, that is else if. In else if. So anyone have identified what we can write in now else if? Anyone?
Num second is greater than or equal to num first,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
num second is greater than or equal to num third.
Very good, very good. You are absolutely correct. So this is a simple same thing I am writing, but this time I am checking for a num2, and whatever I have written here, let me copy this Let me write it here. Only I am checking here, changing here a num2. Same thing. Okay? Yeah. Now I am writing else part. So what will be the else part we will be doing? Anyone? What will be the else part we will be doing now?
Print
Maximum number is 3.
the maximum number
Yeah,
is
very, very, very good, very good. Means either num1 is not greater than num2 is not greater than what left? Num3 is left. So I'm writing num3. So this is my code which we have written. Means I was not writing alone. You were helping me by writing the code. Okay. So let me save it and run it. Let's see our code will be work or not. So yeah. So my terminal opened. So enter the three numbers. So let me write 5, 78, 0. The maximum number is 78. So congratulations to all. Our code is printed or run successfully. But now let me write a number 7, 8, 7. What will be the output?
8.
8.
8.
And
8.
there is a number 775. Now what will be the output?
7.
7.
7.
Sorry. I have not run my code. Let me run it. Now I am writing 7, 7, 5. So output will be 7. Because we have handled this case. The case is what? Greater than equal to. Greater than equal to. The reason we have written greater than equal to is that if there is a 7 for num1 also, num2 also, then we are using here equal to. If you not use equal to, then it will be wrong practice. Please use equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to operator. Okay. So is this first question clear to all? A very important question. Is it clear?
Yes.
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 Yeah. So how many of you done code side by side with me? Let me check. How many of you done with me side by side? How many of you are writing with me side by side code or implementing it side by side? Okay, Anjali was doing very good, Anjali. Many? Okay, Mayur, very good. Pranjali, Shweta, Pratibha, good. So yeah, now Shraddha also, Utkarsh also. Yeah, very good, very good. So yeah, let's go with the second question. Again, a very important question. Okay, please note this question. These are very, very important questions. And these questions, and this now second question you are. In this question, we will be seeing now. The question is classify. What? Classify an angle, an angle into acute, acute, right, and your obtuse, obtuse, or invalid, or invalid. This is a general problem statement which is given to us. On this, we have to work, and we need a output or a result for it. So, have you know what is meant by a right angle, acute angle, and
90
obtuse
degree.
angle? Okay, 90 degree for a right angle. What is meant by acute?
Less than 90
Less
degree.
than 90.
Okay, good. And obtuse?
More than
Greater
90
than
degree.
90.
More than 90 degree.
Okay. So let me again classify those students who don't know. This is a very important question where your mathematics, if you have gone through your 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, this concept are taken. But due to some reasons, we don't remember it. Okay. But these questions are asked. So let me write your acute. So generally the acute angle. So acute angle range between 0 to 90. Your right angle is basically a 90, directly 90, exact value is a 90, and your obtuse ranges from 90 to 180. Simple thing to remember, not any a big deal, just you need to remember its angle degree, what is that. So on this basis we need to write a code. So yeah, let's start the code. We will first include our basic need, what is that? Our header file. Without this we can't run our code. Then our main structure of the code. Yeah, these are main structure. In this, first let me write a comment. Comment Making a code with the help of comment is a very good practice. Repeating the same thing again and again, okay? Whenever you write a code, write a comment. So it basically gives the clarity. Classify and print the type of angle. Okay. So first condition. But before going with the condition, we have to do something. What is that? What is that? We have to take an input, or we can declare as directly a value, but good practice is to take an input from user. Make it user friendly, okay? I am going to take the input from the user. So I am telling the user that enter the angle. Enter the angle. User will be entering some angle. So I will be using scanf to get that input from the user. So yeah, this is a simple thing that our students might know now up to scanf and printf for basic use of it. Now we will be dealing this with this part. Okay. So first condition. Anyone will be helping me? What will be the first condition? Yeah, anyone? According to you?
Greater than 90.
Angle is equal to 90.
Okay. Equal to 90, no? It should be a greater than. Sorry, I'm saying greater than. It is should be in the range that is between 0 to 90. So how can I write? I can write in this fashion that angle should be greater than 0. Greater than 0 means it should not be a negative number. Okay, remember it. And my angle should be less than 90. Then it satisfies the condition for your acute angle. Repeating the same thing again. The acute angle condition you need to satisfy, then you have to write in this fashion. The angle is acute backslash and. So remember the condition I am repeating what I have written here. Let me give a semicolon. Angle should be greater than 0. It should not be a 0. Sorry, it should not be a less than a 0. Okay, remember it. And your angle should be greater than 90. Greater than 90. Why greater than equal to 90 not? Anyone can tell me the reason? Anyone? Anyone? What is the reason I'm not writing here greater than equal to 90? Can anyone let me know?
90 is right angle.
Yeah, 90 is the right angle. If I pass the 90, the code will be stop here itself in the if and it will be printing the angle is acute. Let me show in our code itself. When I am dealing with the code, I will be showing you. Then else if, in else if a very simple condition that I will be writing here, that is my angle should be equal to 90, and I will be printing here the angle is right. And then again let's deal with the else if part, and in else if now I will be dealing with the part that is your acute angle, sorry, obtuse angle. So in obtuse angle the condition is it should be greater than 90, not greater than equal to 90. Okay, and it should be that angle should be less than 180, less than 180. So check how the relational operator are working here, how the greater than less than a comparison, how comparison operator work here. Okay, the concept behind this word problem are to understand the basic programming knowledge. The angle is obtuse. Yeah, this is my code. I think I have done with the code. Let me run it now. But one thing I need to explain, that is greater than equal to. Now let's check it. After running my code, enter the angle, I enter 90. The angle is acute. A wrong answer I got. The reason is here itself in front of you, that I have given here greater than equal to. That's why we are not using here greater than equal to. We are only mentioning that it should be a less than 90, sorry, it should be the angle should be less than 90. It should not be less than equal to 90. It should be not be equal to less than equal to 90. If you are writing less than equal to, either it will go for equal to or less than. Remember it. Less than means in less than the condition, it will be not included in 90. It will be considering the 89. Let me run it again for you. You can see here itself. If I write here 90, now the angle is right. The correct answer you got. If I run it again, if I write 89, I will going to get a acute angle. A simple question. Now let me run and write here 145. See, the answer is obtuse. Okay, so let me run for 78. The angle is acute. For 90, okay, my code is working fine. So is it clear? Second question.
Yes.
Okay. So have you done with side by side me, all students? Have you done with me? Okay, good, good, good. I see the hand raises. Very good. Yeah. Moving further with the third question. If you are doing with me, responding me quickly, we will be covering more questions. Okay. Question third. So in third question, we will be seeing that a very simple question. Now this question will be going, you will be going to solve this question. Okay. Question number 3, that is determine if a number is, determine the number is, let me take a statement. What is properly statement? Determine if a number is, okay, if a number is even or odd. So yeah, so this program you will be writing now. I will be giving you exactly 5 minutes. So note this statement and write your code. Yeah, you have 5 minutes. Go ahead. Okay, Nishant has provided the code. Let me check. Till that time, others can to provide. Let me write here. Nishant Deshmukh. Let me write in fashion. Code by Nishant Deshmukh. Looking good now. So this is the code provided by the Nishant. Okay. Let me save it and run it. So it is asking for me enter the number to know odd or even. Okay, I want to enter a number 8. The number is even. Very good. For pi, the number is odd. Okay. For this number is even good. Sorry, the number is odd. Yeah, the code is working fine. Anyone other who has submitted? How many of you done successfully? Nishant has done successfully. How many of you have done? Raise your hand. Mayuri has done. Shruti has done good. Okay, Anjali also done. Very good. Anjali, Pratibha done. Shraddha also. Okay, okay. So let me explain you a simple logic for that code. Okay, Sarvesh also fetched it. Given me the code. Thank you, Sarvesh. Shweta also done. Very good, Shweta. So second code is by Sarvesh. Code by Sarvesh Kulkarni. So this is the code by Sarvesh. Sarvesh, why he written 0 here? Let me write. Okay. Yeah. Let me check its code. So the basic logic I need to explain is that we have taken an input, simple input, and we are checking the it is the number is even or odd. So for checking the number is even, just just use the modulo operator. Means take its reminder. The reminder is zero. The reminder is zero. The number is even. The number is the number is even. Okay, very simple thing. If you get a reminder as a 0 that we use the modulo operator, then the answer should be your even number. Okay, the answer you get is 0. So let me run the service code. Enter the number. The number is our very good service. Enter the number 18. The number is very good service. You are going really well. Okay, let me take a last code of Mayur Kale itself. Then we will move with the next question. So what Mayur had coded? Mayur Kale. So this is the simple code provided by the Mayur itself. Let me comment the above code so I can run below code. So Mayur has provided that okay he has used if else itself. Also he used the same condition but he declared as a I variable. Above he declared the A variable, no issues. Let me run it. Let me write one number for it. Enter the number 78. Okay. 70 is even number, very good. Mayur. 95 is odd number, very good. It means that you are basically a good with now if and else. Now let's go with some advanced and little bit tough questions now. It is not tough. It is not tough. Just clarifying you, it is not more tough, but it has some logic we should need to remember. Okay. So now fourth question. Dot C. Let me close other tabs so I can share the screen and your focus should be on it itself. Yeah. So the question is now So have we have done with this question? Let me write the question. Question number 4. Question number 4. So the question number 4 basically deal with that check whether a given year is a leap year or not. Remember this thing. You will be not remember if you don't know the condition. You will be not able to do this code. Okay. So there is a condition for leap year. So what is that condition? We are going to see that condition. Also remember thing in interview. If you are in 5 out of 3 interviews, this question will be getting to you because interviewer also know students get stuck here. The reason is because of the condition. The condition is what for remembering the leap year. So anyone can let me know what is a leap year according to you? Anyone? What is a leap year according to you? What do you think this means a leap year? Yes, simple explanation. If you know leap year.
That year is divisible by 4.
Okay, okay. Someone knows it. Okay, very good. Anyone? More? So a simple thing, remember that a year which is occurring once every 4 years. Means some it has some gap in it, and the basically that year is having generally year is having 365 days, but that year is having around 366 days. That is 1 day extra. Okay, means in there are 28 days in a February. In the leap year there are 29 days. Simple thing. Okay, this is a basic thing you need to remember about the leap year. Let me write here in in leap year total days are 366. The fifth month has 29 days. And one more thing that the leap year occurring once every 4 years, occurring occurring once every 4 years. So this is simple thing. Now on this basis we need to build some logic. So what logic we can build? So someone say that we can divisible or we can modulo it by 4, so we get the answer. Okay, yes, it is true. Now let's see how. So let me write for you. In this, basically, what happened? The year divisible by 4. That is your year percent 4 equal to must be a 0. Remember this thing. To check a leap year, this is the first condition. What I tell you, this is the first condition. So now what is the second condition? So the second condition can be that year not divisible by 100 unless divisible by 400. So basically what is this? So what is this now? What I am telling you. So remember this point. Year should not be divisible by 100. The reason is ensure that the year divisible by 100 are not leap year unless they are also divisible by 400. Means either the year which is divisible by 100 are not a leap year, but the condition is again one more, that is your year percent 400 should be equal to 0. If your year, basically year which are divisible by 400, then it can be considered as a leap year. Writing something a very good explanation for you. Please remember it. Very good explanation. Year not divisible by 100 unless divisible by 400. The second part, the second part, it is year percent 100 not equal to 0 ensures that year divisible by 100 are not leap year, not leap year, leap years, unless they are also divisible by 400. So it means that it should be divisible by 400. And one more thing again, the exception is there. The exception, the exception for the fact that the year divisible by 100 but not divisible by 400 is not a leap year. So the logic is clear. Logic is clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me code it for now. If your logic is clear, the code is very simple. A simple one condition we will be writing. The code will be finishing there itself. Okay. So yeah. So first thing we will be going to write our condition. Simple. We will be importing all the things. Let me write. Extra include stdio.h. Here int main, my boilerplate or main code. So here we will start. So we will be taking input as a year. That is, we will be taking input from the user. Then after that we will be printing that enter year. Enter a year. So user will be entering some year. So we need to scan it. Means we need to read it. What is he entering? So that I'm percent year. Then afterwards we will move further. In further we will be now working with our condition, that is check and print if the year is a leap year or not. So this is the question we need to do. Very simple thing in if we will be writing the condition. So what the condition should be written here, as mentioned here itself. First we have to check this part. Year percent for equal to 0. So again I am writing in parentheses. The reason is I want to check the two condition. As mentioned in above comment, I have explained you why I am writing this part. If year is dividing by 4 itself, then it should not be divisible by 100. Remember this point. It should be not divisible by 100. Okay. Or what? Or the thing is that your that is the next condition, your year percent 400 equal to be 0. So basically here we are using OR operator. What is the use of this or logical get? What is the use of this?
Any one condition is true,
Ah,
then
so any condition satisfy here, so we'll be getting our result. The result is that now print. What need to print? What need to be print now? The suppose write in proper manner. I need to write in proper manner like this. Is a leap year. Is a leap year, and backslash n, and you need to write here itself. Sorry for the spelling, printf. Okay, and in else part we will be writing the simple thing, that is you are copying this same thing again, printing it here, and writing is not a leap year. Now let me run it for you and let me check. So anyone know any leap year? Anyone?
2024.
2004.
2024. Yes, it is a leap year. Upcoming year is a leap year. Okay. Let me run again. That 2020 is a leap year. Any other year? Let's take 2023. Is it a leap year?
2004. 2004.
2004. Okay. Yes, it is a leap year. Then 2021. Not is 2020 is not a leap year. So very important question. Please note it. The student stuck here itself. Very simple and basic condition given. What is the condition? Again repeating it. Listen it. If your year is divisible by 4, if your year is divisible by 4, the remainder you get is 0, then this condition satisfy your leap year. And with this, and means both should be true. Both should be true. Again repeating, and means both should be true. Means if your year percent 100 is not equal to 0, is not equal to 0, then it is a leap year, because for 100 there is something rule. Okay, some rule in leap year. You can remember this condition, a very basic, simple and given condition. And what is the or means either this condition, either that condition. Okay, so this condition is year percent 400 equal to 0. A very simple logic. Please note it. If you understand, please let me know. If you understand the concept, please let me know. Okay, Nishant also provided me the code. Let me check here itself. Int main int year. Okay, okay, okay. It's a leap year. Yes, it is not a leap year. Return 0. Okay, Nishant, very good. It is correct code. Okay, you are going really good. Okay, Akshay also provided. Let me check. Leap year condition divisible for both, not by 100 unless divided by. Yes, you have written exactly correct. Okay. So I hope anyone, if you anyone tackle with this question in future, you will be going to answer it properly. Yes. Yeah. So is this question clear? Can I move with next question? Okay. Utkarsh is telling yes. So yeah, let's move with the next question. So next question we have now here in this question we will be dealing with some simple thing. Basically we cover now if else, but I need to means show you one example of your nested if else. I have really a good example for it. Okay, so let's see that example. What is it? Let me go to my screen again. Simple question, might be asked or might be not, but yeah, it is a very simple question and easy to understand using the concept your nested if else. Let's see. Let me close this tab. Yeah, let's see. The question is what? Now the question is write a program that takes two integer that takes two integer that takes two integers from the user and determines whether whether the first number is divisible divisible by the second number. Please go through the question. If you don't understand, I will be explaining it. Okay, so the question is basically given that we have to write a program that takes two integer. Yeah, up to this point clear? Two integer we have to take as an input from the user. Okay, we have done. Then and determine whether the first number is divisible by the second number. So we have to check basically if the first number is divisible by the second or not. So basically the first number I provided is 3, and the next number that I provided. This is a 15, so it is divisible by it not. Means consider my first number. Where is my first number? So the first number I provided 15 is divisible by the second number, that is 3. Is it divisible? Yes, it is divisible. So I need to show it in that way. Okay. So I will be now coding in it using if nested if else. So yeah, let me write in main code R. So I'm writing my main return 0. Okay. Yeah. So let me write now. So simple thing. We will first take. We will declare a variable in num1 and num2. After that, input from the user. Input from the user. Then after that, I will be printing some user-friendly statement that enter two integers, enter two integers in the fashion I want, that is your num1 and your num2. Then afterwards, scanf. Use scanf to scan it. So %d, 2 times %d, because two numbers, two integers. Then ampersand to your num1 and your ampersand num2. Okay. Now we will write with our logic, that is we need to determine and print whether your num1 is divisible by num2. So everyone, please, whatever you are doing, please left it and focus here now. I'm writing logic for it. Please focus here, okay? So we will now basically starting with the logic. So first condition you need to check here. Your num2, your num2, your num2, again repeating, should not be equal to 0. Anyone understood why I written this? Your num2 should not be 0. Why it should not be a 0? Anyone? Why our num2 should not be a 0? Yes, anyone? Yes, yes, speak. So let me explain in this way. If my num1 is 15 and my num2 is 5. So in this case, it is divisible. Means my 5 can be, with the help of 5, the number 15 is divisible. But if there is a 0, if there is a 0, what will happen?
Infinite.
Output will give.
Infinity.
So there will be basically no output. Any number is not divisible by 0. Remember simple thing. Okay, so that's why we are tackling with this condition. Our num2 should not be equal to should not be equal to 0. 1 will work, 2 will work, 3 will work, 4 will work, any number will work, but not 0 will be not working there. Okay. So in that, I'm writing again if. I'm writing again if. In that if, I am writing now the condition, that is num1% your num2 should be equal to 0. It means that your your that %d. What is %d here? Num1 is divisible by %d. That is your num2. And here at last what we write? Backslash n. And here I will be giving num1, num2. So this is how we write in a nested if else fashion, and in else part I will be writing that same thing. Let me copy it, let me paste it here. Is not divisible by num2. And what can I write in this? My if part is completed, I can also again write here if else. In else, I will be writing simple thing that is cannot divide by 0. Please enter a non-zero divisor. Why this? Because I have written this condition here. If by telling also someone enter 0, then what can I do now for it? So for that person, I will be dealing in this fashion that cannot divide by 0. 0. Please show some kindness. Okay, please enter a non-zero, non-zero divisor. Okay, divisor means basically who divide the number. Okay, then backslash and semicolon, sorry, semicolon. Yeah, we have done with our code, a very simple code I have taken to explain you this again nested if else concept. So what do you think, will my code be executed successfully or there is any error? Anyone? So yeah, let me run it. So give me one two input. Anyone please give me an input. Give me num1 and num2.
20 and 4.
24. Yeah, 20 is divisible by 4. Yes, anyone other?
30.
30 and
6.
6. Okay, it is divisible. Any more example? 6 5s are 30, 4 5s are 20. Any other example for not divisible? Simple thing. Yes, anyone?
15 2.
15 2. 15 is not divisible by 2. You can see here itself. If I am writing 15 0, error. Okay, I will not run my code. Let me run my code first. Now I will write 15 0. Cannot divide by 0. Please enter a non-zero divisor. Have you seen this line printed here? Have you seen it? That's
Yes.
that's why we use here that first condition for if. Then in that if we are use if else. So students basically get confused here itself. The interviewer want this type of solution, but we are not able to this. We are not able to give this type of solution. And the same question was been asked in my interview as well. Okay, same question, same question. No any changes. This was question that was asked in my interview itself. Okay, remember this question. Very important question. A very simple thing. Only they need to check that you are familiar with this condition or not. If you are familiar, other else part is very easy. Other else part is very easy. You can see only this condition matters and how you use the if else, how you structure your code. Okay. So 5 questions we have covered up till now. So any doubt? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, Sarvesh was telling about the zero. Okay, any number cannot be divisible. Very good. Any doubt up to now? Anyone, please? So if you are ready, I need to just give you intro with this that our switch case statement. If you are ready to stay with me more for 15 minutes. If you are ready, type in comment Y. So I can, okay, yes, lot many, two students are ready. Okay, some are giving thumbs up, no issues. So let me start with the switch statement. I will be giving you just an intro and if possible, let me explain you one example. Okay, very again a very important thing, switch statement, but a very easy thing. Switch, light, on off, switch. Do you know the switch? Explaining in simple
Yes.
man. Okay, okay. So same way we have to write your code. Okay, so let's go to my lecture. I need to go at lecture 5, and here I will be making a new that is your switch. Switch statement. Switch case statement. Let me write it in proper way. Switch case dot c. Okay, let me zoom it. Hmm. So yeah. So now generally, what is a switch case statement in a C? So listen first. Switch switch statement in C. So let's see some switch statement and its explanation. So it is a simply a decision making statement. So your first point is that decision it is a decision decision making statement. It is a decision making statement, and which help us to allow you to choose a specific block of code to be executed among any alternative. Means basically there are a lot many different conditions or block are available. So it helps us to choose anyone. Means according to our condition, we can choose anyone and we can go with it. So it is often used for multiple possibility where values or we want to deal with the values or expression. So simple example, take your example of a calculator. Okay, in that if you give plus, it will be doing the addition. If you give minus, it will be doing the subtraction. In that way, switch statement generally works. So, and one more important thing that it performs different action based on these values. Whatever values you are providing, on that it performs some different operation. So you can remember one more point that it is often it is often means in most cases often used when there are multiple multiple possible there are multiple possible values, okay, of an expression, and you want to perform you want to perform different different actions based on these values based on these values. So if those students who don't understand what I have written, no need to worry. In code, you will be understanding all the things. So let's see its syntax. What is the syntax of this particular thing? So here also we will be introducing with two more concept that will also focusing you. So remember the thing. Okay. General syntax. Switch. You need to write a switch. In that there will be your expression. Whatever you are giving, there will be some expression for it. In that, giving curly braces. Here your code starts. So let me take here, which you will be understanding more clearly. In this, there will be a case, and in that case, there will be some constant. You will be giving declare some value for it. In that constant, there will be your code to be executed if expression equals what equals if your expression equals to constant one part, then your this condition will be running. And if your this condition is run, you need to write here break. If you are not writing break, the else condition below here will be running. What is the concept of a break now? Remember the break concept. The break concept means it is used to terminate your code. If your this condition is working successfully, then it will be going to break. Not it will stop or terminate here itself here. But if you don't mention here break, then your code will be continuing with all other statement. All other code will be going to run downwards. So for example, if I am having some second condition here again, that is same part, same thing again, same thing again, but I have not mentioned here break. I have not mentioned here break. Then this condition will be also working. Either this will be true, but this also will be working. So that's the reason we are using here your break. And here I will write a constant as a 2, and here as a constant as a 2. Okay, and in the same case we can go for as many cases we want according to our code logic. So you can write here more sorry more cases, and at last there is a default. What is the working of now default? So the word itself tells what is the default. So in default, what generally the thing is happen, let me write here, code to be executed if none of the none of the cases none of the cases match. If any case not work, then your default will be working. In default, you can write any invalid term where you can know you can your user can came to know exactly what thing is happening. Okay, so let's take a simple explanation again of it because it is a very important thing. That's why I'm taking time to explain it. Remember, this is general syntax. What we write is constant one, constant two, but how need to what things you need to remember in this case. Okay, so I'm explaining it. So remember now, okay? So switch is followed by an expression, typically an integer or a character. The case, you are seeing the case label define the possible value of expression. So this switch is what? The switch is followed by an expression. You can see this is expression, whether your switch is means carried out or forwarded. The case, you can see here case. You are seeing here case. It is a label define the possible value of expression. This is the possible value of your expression. If expression matches your case, if your expression match to your case, then your code will be going to execute it. This code you will be going to execute it. And what is the use of break statement? Already I explained, but listen again. The break statement is used to exit the switch block. Again repeating, the break statement is used to exit the switch block. Without it, execution will fall through the subsequent cases. What is it is telling? If you are not using break, the code will be going to this case also and more cases which are below there. Okay? And if your nothing case matches, then your default will be going to work. If no cases are matches with your expression or constant, what is written here, no matches, then you are going to be fall under the default. Okay? So there are some important points you need to remember here. That is your first thing is you need to remember your expression type, expression type. So in this you need to remember that there must be a result that is integral int char, such type of values there should be. And in constant in cases, the case label must be a constant expression. Okay, the value should not be expression. So you can remember second point, that is your constants in cases. So for writing a proper switch case statement, so these are some points to be remembered. No fall through. What is it meant no fall through? It means that the use of break, okay, it should be done properly. And the next thing is it is a default case, but it is an optional thing. Optional thing. You may write, you may not write, depends on your code. The default case is executed when none of the case constant matches. It is an optional thing. If you want to write, you can write, but good practice is to write it. Okay. And the last important thing is whatever you are code writing, maintain its maintain its order. Students get stuck here. IMP thing. Maintain its order, proper order while writing a switch case statement. Okay. So can I take one example? Then we can stop. Can I take a simple example here?
Yes.
Okay. So remember one thing. I'm taking a simple example now, and tomorrow I'll be taking a good example for switch case. The good example will need some more time, around 20 to 25 minutes, but a simple example I'll be taking to you. So you can remember switch case easily. So that simple example is in front of you, that regarding the grid. So same thing we have covered in earlier lecture as well. So same thing I am taking a simple example one for a switch case, that is for the grid. So let me write this code in this fashion now. First let me write our main code. stdio dot h, then your int main. In this way, I'm writing a return 0. Simple thing. Up to this point, no one has any doubt. Okay. So yeah, let's begin. So I am here taking a char grid. This is a my char grid where I am taking different types of grid. Okay. So let me write here A for now. For now, I am writing A. So let me showcase you how the switch works. So this is a switch. I am writing a first, according to our rule and explanation. First, you have to write a switch. Then after that, expression. What is that? Grid. I am dealing with a grid, so I am writing grid. Then your curly braces. In that, we will be dealing now with the cases. So see, a very simple explanation, not any big deal. How I am writing case, writing a case properly. Then A. Then I am writing a. Then A. Why I'm writing A? It should match with this point. It should match with this a grid point. It should match with this. It should be equal. Then my condition will be going to work. So here I'm writing for you now. Print. Print F. Excellent. Excellent. Backslash N. Okay. Then as per the rule, go with a break. I'm going with a break. Okay. Then my case, next case will be B. See,
B.
following the I am following the proper order, execution order. In case of switch case, you need to follow proper execution order, okay? So I'm writing as for example, good job. Don't go with the what I'm writing, but for remembering purpose, simple thing, I will need to explain you the concept, okay? Break. The case will be next C. In this way, we can write as many case we want. So let me write here printf, you pass, backslash n. Again, I'm writing here break, and let me think, okay, this much cases are enough. Let me write a default for you. In default, I can write like this, printf. Suppose in default, I'm writing invalid grid. So let me also explain you how the invalid will work here. It is a very good thing to write an invalid case here. Okay. So yeah. So this is a simple and easy code to understand the switch statement. So you can see the code here itself. Let me bring it close so in one screen the whole code will be visible to you all. So yeah, the whole code is now visible to you clearly. So now let's see. So in this case, what is happening? If I am providing a grade A, so I need the answer need to be printed that is excellent. So let me check. Is it working fine or not? Okay. So I got a output as excellent. You can see here. If I change the grade as C, so you can see I get you pass. If I write here Z, what will be the output? Anyone? Now what will be?
Invalid.
Yeah, because we not have that type of grade. Invalid. Sorry, I have not saved it. Let me save it. Invalid grade. You can see invalid grade. Okay. But now remember one more thing. I was talking about the break now. Let me vanish or delete this break for you. So now let's see what will be the output. Again, let me pass here A.
Yes.
After running it, you can see what I got. You can see what I got. I got all things be printed here. If I pass now B, you can see what will be the output. It will start from B and it will go to up to the end, covering all the conditions. So this is the importance of a break statement. So if your part is done, you need to break there itself. Okay. So up to this point, any doubt? Yes, anyone? Any doubt? Is it clear? Switch statement is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Hope you understand. I tried to explain in very simple language. Hope all children understand the switch statement, switch case statement. Have you noted explanation? Okay, okay. Oh, so Shruti has, oh, Shweta or Shruti has raised down. Anyone doubt? Anyone has any doubt? Please? No doubt. Okay, Sarvesh has no doubt. So tomorrow we will be taking and dealing with some more questions. Hope you enjoyed today's question. We taken today 5 questions. Hope you enjoyed. Or really, it was a good question or not, according to you? What do you think?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So one announcement for you. The announcement is that in the YouTube videos description by today itself, you will be seeing some set of 5 questions or four questions. I don't know the exact count of question, but there will be a question. You need to answer that question in the comment section as well. Okay, you need to answer that question in comment section. So you will be getting the question in the description by today 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. around this time. You can check in the video description. Whatever videos are covered in all description, there will be questions. You need to answer that question in the comment section there itself. So we will be checking there itself. Okay, is it clear? Yeah. So Pranjali, please shortly explain what is Astrology. Yes, yes, I'm explaining. I will stop there. Okay. So before that, thank you to Akshay. Akshay have provided the first video timestamp. Thank you, Akshay. I seen it yesterday. Okay. So if you are going through video, please you can help me by providing the timestamp. You can see that in the first video, I think. Yes, Akshay, in the first video, na? You have gone through the first
Yes,
video.
yes.
Yes, thank you so much. So Akshay was not there in the first lecture. So we have attended the whole lecture through YouTube and provided the timestamp. So in this way, you can also provide. Okay. So yeah. So as I was talking about yesterday about ASCII value. So no one answered me today. So let me explain you what is this. So the general syntax, the general full form of ASCII is, yeah, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It is absolutely correct. But when we are dealing with a char, your char, you know this char and your int. So there is a concept of ASCII. So what does the ASCII do? So your A, capital A letter, the ASCII value for the uppercase letter is a 65 in integer. So your value for A is a 65. In the case of ASCII, basically it code means it what is do it does do the work of interchange. Some in the simple way you can remember it do the work of interchange. The ASCII value for digit, there is also ASCII value for the digit. The ASCII value digit for suppose for 0 the value is 48. So why we use the ASCII? The reason of using ASCII is that there are some representation of bits. Bits. You have heard this word bits? Yes. Have you heard the word bits, bytes, such type of words?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically the general use of ASCII comes when we are dealing with several reasoning, computing and communication. When you are dealing with a computer, when you are dealing with a machine, so there are some character representation that we understand but the machine don't understand. So in that case we need to go with the ASCII code. Okay, ASCII code, whatever we are writing later words or what we can say numbers, they have some ASCII value. As Sarvesh also mentioned here, you can go through it what is he's telling here. Okay, for data interchange we are changing data interchange with the help of ASCII. Okay, and there are some what we can say in networking, mainly used in networking when you are going with some subjects like cloud computing, networks, computer networks. In this ASCII is mainly used, that is your to encode the data, as here is service also mentioned, to encode the data. Not any big deal in programming how we use it. Basically, for building a simple logic, if you want to provide a range, we write in ASCII, means giving a range from 67 65 to 92. That is your what we can say, that is your capital letters in that way. So tomorrow, remember, I will be taking a one code for ASCII as well. Means I will be showing you if I write a word hello, what will be the ASCII value? What will be the word of hello word ASCII value? Okay, so I'll be taking its code also. It means you will be understanding more properly. Okay, who was asking that? Is it clear, Askay now?
Yes.
Anjali? Yeah. So tomorrow I will be taking a switch case statement code as well as your Askay. So I think after taking this part, your second unit will be covered. Yes? Yes or no? Yeah, yeah. You are made. Okay, thumbs up. I got a thumbs up. Very good. So very simple thing. Not any hard. We are done with the introduction. Then we will start with the loop, array, and your pointers part from upcoming sessions. Means it will have some time more. Okay. So first of all, let me know. Are you understanding what I am explaining you? Are you able to grasp it or know it? Yes. I'm trying my best. Okay. I'm taking you at the zeroth level. I'm considering that you are not knowing anything. In that way, I'm explaining. Okay. So this is my not first time that I'm teaching C. This is my, according to me, second or third time I'm explaining C. Okay. So I'm trying my best to go at the zeroth level for you. Okay. So from my side, only one request to you. The question we will be providing in YouTube description. Please answer it. Simple question, not any hard question there will be. And whatever code I am writing here, you will be getting its file also. But what I request you to write it your own self. Like Nishant was writing, Akshay was writing, and Mayur was writing. Yesterday there were also many more students. You can write in that fashion. So a very nice thing that I like. I remembering I'm trying to remembering the name of your students because of your responses and interaction. Now I remember some name like Utkarsh, Nishant, Akshay, Mayur, Shruti, Shweta. So I started to remember your name. Okay, it is good. Whenever you meet me in college, you can now meet me. Means I can, but I don't know how you look, but I know your names. Okay, if possible, we will plan. I will plan. I will give you some treat. We will meet in some place. We will have plan some treat. Okay. 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 So Nishant has turned on his camera. Very good, Nishant. You are looking quite good. Nishant, from which department you are?
Mechanical, first
Oh,
year.
very good, very good. So Nishant, you should do code. Okay. If you are enjoying coding, you should do it. Okay. No worries. Branch doesn't matter.
Yes,
Here we have Akshay also. Akshay is from mechatronics. Yes, Akshay. I remember you. You are from mechatronics, huh?
Structural.
Oh, sorry, structure. Sorry, structure. Sorry. Akshay is from structure. He is also doing coding. Okay, no worries. The department doesn't matter in a placement itself. Okay, EC no matter. If you are able to code, any company will going to come and hire you. Just the thing you require is a proper practice. Okay. How many of you are doing side by side on hacker rank coding? Let me know. This is a assignment for you from my side. Those who are students are doing on hacker rank. It is a really. I want you student to be a 5 star on hacker rank after your first semester completed. Okay, all students are from first year, first semester itself, na?
yes,
First, yes. So you need to be a 5 star on hacker rank itself. You need to post it on LinkedIn as well as other platforms, whatever you want to post, because this is a great achievement. But when you are doing questions on hacker rank, you need to do it by your own self. If you stuck, give it time, think on it, okay? Because those question, whatever question I am taking, same questions will be there of the same time, but there will be some word problem. Means suppose there is a person A doing this, person B doing this, but at the end logic will be same. Okay, they will be making it as a word problem. So yeah, what is HackerRank? Nishant, you don't know HackerRank? HackerRank is a platform where you can practice coding questions. Okay, so by today you should go and log in there itself. You are make your account there and go for basic C programming and start your journey today itself. By the end of December, you will be 5 star if you are practicing daily two questions. Okay, note my point. Okay, practice daily two questions, three questions depend on you. Take time if it going to up to January, February, no issue. But practice properly. Make a notebook for a hacker rank. Day one, two question. Day two, day three question. Check in how many days you have done your coding. In how many days you got a 5-star rank on a hacker rank? Yes, yes, service you can leave, no issues. We are done with our part. Okay, you can leave. This is some extra which we are talking. So anyone any doubt regarding to coding or any other doubt you can ask. Means anyone want to ask something as you are asking through me through WhatsApp and other things, but I am not able to see such messages because there are lot many messages. Okay, in Meet you can ask anything you want to ask. Cyber security sub information. Okay, cyber security. So Shweta, please let me know your branch, which in which branch you are presently. EC. Okay, good. So Shweta, you are in your first year. So what, according to me, what can you do from now, Shweta? Focus on programming first. Okay. In second year itself, second year up to the end of second year, there will be honors. Okay, Shweta, you are from second year. Yes, Shweta. Acha, acha, don't worry. Then do you hear the word about honors? Honors in cyber security. Have you heard honors? Yeah. You have heard about the honors. So for honors, you require means there are some cyber security tasks there itself. So in 2 years you will be doing your honors in cyber security. But side by side, you need some logic, you need some programming background as well. So you can have your proficiency in C language as well as Python language for moving with the cyber security. Okay, it will be good for you. And all the things we'll be covering in cyber security will be in honors. Whatever honors syllabus you can take from your seniors who are doing cyber security in honors, you can take that syllabus and you can start preparing little part, giving you daily 15 to 20 minutes to it. Okay, you can go in that direction. Okay, Nisha, C and Python. So there is a concept of ethical hacking and cyber security. So as per the basic requirement of what as a fresher you should know means C and Python means there are some other languages in that cases also, but generally focus of C and Python language is more. The reason is this language are used for building and security purpose properly in this type of your ethical hacking as well as cyber security. There are more that is your what I can say name is let me cyber security and cryptography is there another concept. Okay, there you deal with your different types of password and this all. There are different programming languages also. There are algorithm. Basically, you deal with the algorithm. You should know any one language. On that language, you can build an algorithm for that particular security purpose. Okay, not any big deal. If your base is perfect, it will be a quite easy journey to you. Ethical hacking, cyber security, data science, AML. These are presently a general trending things. Okay. So basically, ethical hacking, cyber security, Python is must. Python is must. And in cyber security, it is a very must. You, if you want to search on Google, you can come to know that yes, Python is widely used in cyber security. Then you are in future, if you are in computer branch or IT branch or AC branch, there will be subject like operating system, network security. So these subjects are also important. Okay, you can learn that subject in better manner, dealing with operating system. Okay, yeah. More anyone? Any other question? Can you explain GitHub again in our lecture? Okay, okay. So basically, I have covered the GitHub in our 21 days bootcamp, which was under the banner of GDSC, Google Developer Students Club. But in future, I will be planning for it. Okay, GitHub again. I will be explaining, no issues. So one thing and one thing more, if you are doing code, making a proper folder, you can upload it on GitHub also, side by side. Will be a good practice. Okay, it is nice to be keep your what we say GitHub account with proper files and all things because in resume you mention your GitHub link as well. You can check my GitHub profile also. On LinkedIn it is available. Okay. Yeah, any more questions? Okay, someone asked one question. But how to operate? Okay, okay. Yes, Shruti, I will be taking through it. Okay, no worries. Just wait for a few days. I will be taking. Okay. Cascade if-else are also known as, what is that? Ladder if-else or not. Okay, yes. Shruti, who are Pranjali? Okay, Pranjali. So basically, your cascading if-else statement and ladder if-else statements are the term basically the same meaning, but commonly changed for means interchangeable. You can call it cascade. You can call it ladder. No issues. Okay.
Okay.
Both refer to a same thing. What that is your if-else. The difference in naming is that statement that are cascaded or arranged in a ladder-like structure and that handle the multiple condition. Ladder means what? Your ladder means, no? Anyone know what is meant by ladder?
Steps.
Mm-hmm. So in that way, in what how we write the code, we write it in a ladder structure. Simple. Means if you start with the if statement, then we go with the else statement, forming a sequence of condition. We form a sequence of condition. Okay. The condition are evaluated on the sequential basis and the first true condition triggers. म्हणजे जी पहिली condition true झाली, the first condition which is true, it will be trigger. Okay, not any big deal. Yes. Any other question? If no question, you can let me know through comment how was the today's session. Just describe in one word. Okay, awesome. Great. So my target is that up to 13th November, I need to complete your C in a proper manner with lot many questions. Okay. And those students who are not understanding, okay, crystal clear. I like the word crystal, okay? Crystal clear. It seems to be clear, okay? Very nice. Great. Okay, thanks to all. So what I was saying, okay, I up to 13th November, I'm trying to cover all things, but the thing I require, you need to be there. If you are there, I will be covering all things in same manner. We will be going with the same speed, slowly, learning one concept properly, doing example on it, solving question, and moving further. At the end, you should be have your good notebook of it, good file folder on your desktop. So in future, if you have any exam, any interview, any placement drive, you can refer to this video. You can go, and I will be guarantee that you will be going to crack it. Mark my words, okay? You will be going to crack it. Department doesn't matter. Again, repeating the same thing. Many students come from, I heard last 3 months, many students from mechanical and your structure as well as your mechatronics come to me. How can we start? How can we do? Simple thing. No need to think about your department. Whatever you know, do it. Okay. So yeah, without taking more time now, it is 11:33. We started at 10. So I think you have to take your breakfast as well. So we will stop here. So have a good day. Bye bye. Bye Shweta. Welcome Utkarsh. Bye bye.